you guys. Today we are venturing out. But
Scary.
Yeah, but only for 10 minutes to go get our Amazon packages, so wish us luck.
We're venturing out into the wilderness.
Into the wild. Into the wild blue yonder.
995
770.
995 770 995.
Alright, so we're back. We made it safely. We only had one pair of hair dye gloves left. We used it to get our last Amazon package. The only problem is I thought it was going to have 2 items. Oh wait, no, I do have one more coming I forgot about. But it's not delivered yet. So anyway, whatever. We went out, we did what we could. We washed our hands. We tried to be as careful as possible. My mom came by yesterday and gave us a package of toilet paper. I really thought that it was only going to be like 4 rolls. We got really lucky and we just emptied out our Amazon package into this bag because it was also toilet paper. So we got 6 rolls from Amazon. We are set on toilet paper for a while.
Oh yeah.
So we've got an entire garbage bag
I think this
full.
might be the most set of toilet paper that we've ever been in our whole lives yet.
No, this is probably about as much as a Costco roll.
Are you kidding
Yeah,
me?
this is about as much as one of those big Costco things of toilet paper is, and we used to buy those when we went to Costco.
But do you realize that's a whole trash bag full of toilet paper? That seems like tremendously...
It looks like a lot more because we took it out of the package.
That is a lot of TP.
Anyway, we took it out of the package because just in case the package was contaminated.
See, he's got me saying tremendous all the time.
Oh god, don't fucking talk about that.
Tremendous.
Orange creamsicle.
Damn it. Tremendous is a part of my vocab now. That's a tremendous...
Shut up! I don't want to think about that
so tremendous.
Orange. Anyway, that angry orange. I shouldn't have said creamsicle because that would imply he's sweet and he's not. So, well, anyway, sorry, let's not get political on here because I know we're gonna offend somebody.
Oh great. Sorry, I want to apologize to everyone too. I have no one to bring it up.
He's obsessed with politics. He loves politics, so he loves every freaking president. He don't care.
Hold on. No,
that doesn't mean you agree with his policies. It just means that you respect every president. Either way, no matter what.
Toilet paper.
No matter what. Yeah, toilet paper. We got a lot of toilet paper, so yay. We could make a freaking mountain. We could make a
fort?
We could make a toilet paper fort. No, I don't want to dirty up the toilet paper. Anyway, I know it seems like we're hoarding now, but
why do I feel like we have to hide that?
We just got lucky that my mom found a pack at her work for us, and I have Crohn's disease. Once again, I'm letting you guys know. So toilet paper is kind of one of those things that I get anxiety about. Like every time we get low on toilet paper, I get anxiety. And I have to run out and buy toilet paper.
Yeah,
so
virus or not virus.
Virus or not, that's just my life because of Crohn's disease. So like, if you don't know, look it up and you'll see why. Anyway, it's literally 12:15, like almost in the afternoon, and we just got up at like 10:40.
Yeah.
We stayed up too late again last night, and so yeah.
Watching Splash.
Watching Splash, one of my favorite movies. That was actually my #1 favorite movie before I decided that Labyrinth was my favorite movie because I realized one day that I watched the Labyrinth like 10 times more than I watched Splash.
But what I appreciated was that you were coming up with this whole backstory to Splash last night.
Oh.
You were coming up with like this extra lore.
Yeah.
And which made it even cooler
more
to watch.
interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was telling him because Splash was, because I never realized that Splash was a Disney movie. So now that I know it's a Disney movie because it was on Disney Plus, I was paying attention to how exactly it is. It's basically just literally the live action rendition from back in the day of The Little Mermaid, like the cartoon version of The Little Mermaid. Like he falls off the boat, she rescues him, they meet on the sand, she goes back in the water. It's literally like just exactly like Little Mermaid. So I was telling him, I was telling him like, what if there was a deeper story, like she was actually, you know how, because they used to call mermaids sirens, right? Because they would lure sailors off of the ships into the water to like kill them or eat them or whatever they would do with them. We don't know.
Whatever, yeah.
But I was saying, what if she was really a siren and she was like sent on a mission by her world, whatever, her people, to go and bring back a human to procreate, you know? And I was like, so what if she only had this 1 week because she's basically in heat, and it was time for her to go and try to get pregnant. So she went, and she already had a connection with him because she ran into him when he was a little kid. So she knew kind of like,
oh, he's a cool guy.
She kind of liked him anyway, you know what I mean? So anyway, I was just saying, what if she was a siren and she was just basically making him fall in love with her so that she could take him back to her people so that they could use him to procreate the species or whatever. And yeah, so, because in the end he goes with her back to her, like underwater, back to her land, or whatever you want to call it. Obviously it's not land, but back to her kingdom underwater. You can see at the very end, if you follow the credits, that they go back to like where her people are. And so it's literally like The Little Mermaid, except for instead of her being on land, he goes with her in the water, so it's the opposite. I don't know if anybody's interested in this, but anyway, sometimes it's fun to think of alternative endings or alternative meanings.
But it makes sense, is what I'm saying.
Different.
It fits in that, what the movie was trying to do.
Like it could have fit if you just thought of it in a different way. So if you wanted to make it more dark and sinister and not all Disney-like, you could be like, ooh, she's just making him fall in love with her.
Can we talk about the furry butt?
To take her back. Oh yeah, Disney puts a warning at the beginning of the movie now that says, oh, what did it say? We changed something?
No, it said content was edited.
Yeah, content was edited for something, and I was like, oh my god, at first I was like, oh my god, I bet you they cut out the whole beginning where he's dropping coins and they're looking under girl skirts. Well, just one. And then I was like, if they did that, it would ruin the whole beginning of the movie, because that's basically like the whole beginning of the movie, and they would be very choppy in cuts if they cut that out. So it wasn't that. And then I was like, oh, okay, so we realized it wasn't that. And then I go, oh, I know what it is. There's a scene on the beach where she's running back into the water and you can see her whole butt crack. And I was like, I bet you that's what they edited out. And it was. And we paused it, and you could totally see.
If you have Disney Plus, do yourself a favor.
Look at it. It's so funny.
Watch the first 10 minutes.
It's so CG. You can see.
So it's her hair.
Yeah.
And what they did was they CG'd to extend her hair to have it cover her butt.
Her butt crack.
But
you can tell.
It looks like her butt has hair.
Yeah, it looks like she has a furry
It's growing from her butt, and it's not coming from her head. Yeah,
it looks really weird. If you slow it down and watch it, it looks like she has a furry butt, and it's really funny.
Which, okay, I mean, maybe mermaids have hairy butts. We don't know.
Whatever. It looks really funny, and I just knew right away that was the CG part because I've seen the movie 100 times, and I was like, oh, slow it down, rewind it. They covered her butt, and it looks really weird. So if you guys have Disney Plus, check it out. Anyway, that's enough about Splash.
Yeah.
Now I need to find something to eat for breakfast because...
You mean brunch?
Yeah, brunch.
It's like 12:15
It's 12,
now.
almost 20 now. Anyway, I love you. Thanks for putting up with my weird theories. Talking about stupid crap.
It was fun.
So glad he likes to watch cheesy 80s movies with me now, because he used to not do it, and I used to have to try to force him to watch movies with me now. Back a few months ago, and now he loves them, so anyway.
I'm all alone in this hotel room. The fear inside of me is uncontrollable. I hear the cars, see the sun, the sky is blue, and all I can think about is being with you. Yes, I'm all alone again. So, do you think you know the way I feel? And do you think you feel the way I do? Cause I'm all alone, I'm a filter home, and soon I'll be there, wishing I was there. Do you think you know the way I feel? And do you think you feel the way I do? Cause I'm all alone, I'm a filter home, and soon I'll be there, wishing I was here. Never once did I seem to care if I didn't have anybody there. But now I do, and I don't know what to say. I feel lost in it.
Thank you.
Is it good?
Really good.
Good.
Thank you.
You're welcome. What about you, Gary? What do you think? Is that a thumbs up? 9 out of 10. Thank you. Welcome. You're welcome. My turn to taste test. Yum, yum, yum. Though it would taste better if I had put some peanut butter in it, but I'm trying to behave today, and peanut butter doesn't usually agree with my stomach, so anyway, gonna drink my smoothie and try to be good today. Hey you guys, so my friend Shannon told us about this website, I guess? Yeah, a website. I don't have an app for it, but it probably has one, but It's called Shipped. I don't know, you guys have probably heard of it. I had never heard of it before, but they deliver groceries. It's kind of like a Postmates for groceries. And so we signed up yesterday for it. And then last night I put, you know, order together and they just delivered. And sorry, we kind of freaked out about the bags and everything and washing our hands a lot and putting everything away. So we already put everything away, but I'll put on the screen here everything that we bought and everything that was out of stock at the bottom, because we were actually able to get almost every item that we wanted. So I'll show you what we ordered, and then at the very bottom you'll see a line that says out of stock and all the items that we couldn't get. The things that we couldn't get were like hand sanitizer, which is really hard to get right now anywhere. Drano, also really hard to get. We have really bad drains here in this apartment and we constantly need to use Drano, which sucks, but I don't have enough baking powder to be throwing vinegar and baking powder down the sinks to see if that works. And I've tried it before and it never worked. So I don't know, maybe I just do it wrong, but it doesn't work. It's never worked for me. So anyway, no Drano. And then they didn't have any wheat flour. I wanted to get wheat flour so that I could try to bake some like flatbreads and stuff. But I still have some gluten-free flour. I'll just try to use that. I'll try to find some recipes to use that. And I have like potato starch and tapioca starch and things like that still left, and some gluten-free baking powder I can still try to figure out how to use. But they did have vegan chocolate chips, so I got chocolate chips and I'll figure out something to make with those. But we got a lot of stuff, so we got, I'll show you some of the stuff that we got, just like, you know, because it's better than looking at a list is to see it, you know, in person. So we ended up getting some oranges, some bananas, some potatoes and cabbage. I'm gonna make cabbage soup for dinner, so that's why I have this in the strainer. And then I got some sweet potatoes and some yellow onions. And then I got some ginger and some celery and some Roma tomatoes. I got salsa. Sorry if you see, my fridge is probably not that clean either, but anyway, I got salsa and some pickles. Let's see, I got some strawberries, and then I actually got 2 packages of grapes, some baby carrots, a tricolor pepper, some cilantro. Oh, I still have some ginger left over. More grapes. These are cucumbers. So I got 2 cucumbers, 2 things of raspberries because the kids really like raspberries and these are on sale. Raspberries. I still have a red pepper and a butternut squash left over, and some lemons were all left over from what we already had. And then we got some pantry items. And pantry items, we got some crackers, some Oreos. Figured we'd get some kind of treat of something because they didn't have any chips or anything. That was one of the things that didn't get delivered, was some salt and vinegar chips and barbecue chips that I tried to get. So we just got Oreos. At least they had something that we can have as a treat. And I think that was it. So yeah, I think that was everything. It doesn't seem like very much once I'm like showing it to you. Oh, and we got 2 avocados, which I already stuck down here in the drawer. 2 avocados, 2 lonely little avocados. I was trying not to do more than 2 of each item because I didn't know if they would give it to us, you know, so I only did, the only things I tried to get more of were potatoes, which she did bring me more than 2 potatoes, which was nice. And they did the bananas by 1, like you had to choose 1 at a time. So I just chose 12 bananas. Now it's nice to know that we have some fresh food, not just canned food, which is really nice. And I'm gonna start making dinner because all of us are hungry. It's after 5 o'clock because it took 2 hours. It took 2 hours? 2.5 hours. It's 5:45 actually. It took almost 3 hours for our order to get put together and brought here. So we're hungry and I'm gonna make dinner now. You guys, that soup turned out so good. Delicioso. Anyway, we're all pretty much doing our own thing again tonight. I'm watching Thor on Netflix, and the kids are playing games, Luis is playing games, so that's pretty much it for today. So thanks for watching my little broccoli bites, and we'll catch you in the next video. Bye.